Video number 2, scales. The major scale is the basic scale of music. There are other scales, but the major scale is the mother, shall we say, of all of our music. The major scale is made up of half steps and whole steps. I mentioned that on the first video here, but let's review it. Let's say you got a G and an A. Okay, G to A is a whole step because it's made up of a half step and another half step, which makes a whole step. So you got half step, one note to the very next note, but not to the very next white note, because this white note had nothing in between, this white note does. So a half step, those two half steps makes that whole step. Half step, add another half step to it and you've got a whole step. Half step, add another half step to it and you've got a whole step. Half step, whole step. I hope this sort of gets an idea of how music is built here as far as half steps and whole steps are concerned. Now the major scale is made up of two whole steps. 1 to 2 is a whole step, then 2 to 3 is a whole step, then 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. So you have a whole step, a half step, and a whole step. 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3 are both whole steps. 3 to 4 is your half step, and then a whole step, 4 to 5. 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. Okay. The basic C major scale. Well, let's start on another white note. Alright, we want a whole step. Then another whole step, a half step, and a whole step. So there's a whole step, 1 to 2. There's another whole step, 2 to 3. Now 3 to 4 has got to be a half step, and 4 to 5 has got to be a whole step. So there's a half step. We need to add another half step to the whole step there. Okay. So 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step, and 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a half step, 4 to 5 is a whole step. There's your basic C major scale, which essentially sounds just the same as a C major scale, except just based upon a lower key. Let's take another white key, F. Whole step, then another whole step, then a half step, then a whole step, 2 half steps. Okay. Well, we have mostly white keys here, except 3 to 4 is a half step, so we have to have that B flat. Okay. Now we also have some major scales on the black keys. Let's see, we did C then down to B. Let's go C to C sharp. And I did mention going up are sharps, going down are flats. C, C sharp, D, D flat. So let's do this scale on whichever you want to call it, C sharp or D flat. Okay, 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. Which will sound no different than the C major scale, except it's just a half step higher. Another black key. A whole step, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is a whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. Okay, another black key. How about G flat? Okay, whole step, half step, whole step. You can do this hand separately, one hand and another, or you can do it together. Whole step, half step, whole step. So, practice the major scale from starting on any of the white keys, and then play your major scales from any of the black keys and see if you can cover them all. In other words, from this, from this, from this, from this, from this. every single one of the black keys, and then all from every single one of the white keys. So then you will have essentially, I don't know, if you call it C and C sharp, and then play a D flat scale and a C sharp scale, there's two scales there, but it's the same keys. 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step. But you should have about 15 scales if you count the scales that are the same, like C sharp and D flat, or A sharp and B flat. But anyway, you've got quite a few major scales, which shouldn't be a difficult thing to do, given that you have your pattern. Whole step between 1 and 2, 2 to 3 is a whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is a whole step. I'd rather not take anything more here because this needs to be practiced. This should be gone over. Why don't you do it right hand on various white keys, then various black keys, then do the same thing in the left hand. Various white keys and then various black keys. Always maintaining this pattern of whole step from 1 to 2, whole step 2 to 3, then the half step 3 to 4, and then whole step 4 to 5. So you have only one half step there, that's 3 to 4. So work on this, and then we'll go on to working something different for the next lesson. I won't give you a clue what it is, but it'll be something a bit different. So let's end it off right here and go ahead and practice your major scales from all white keys and from all of the black keys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.